Did you know some countries stand with Pakistan no matter what? Through every crisis, war, and diplomatic storm, when tensions rise with India, these nations don't hesitate. They speak, act, and support Pakistan 100%, sometimes even risking their own global standing. From loud declarations in the UN to silent economic aid, their loyalty is unshakable. But who are they? Why do they stand so strongly with Pakistan? Watch till the end to uncover the top 10 countries that never turn their backs on Pakistan. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment your thoughts. This one will leave you shocked and emotional. Number 10, Afghanistan. Afghanistan and Pakistan share a complicated history, but in recent years a surprising shift has brought them closer, especially after the fall of Kabul in 2021. The Taliban government, despite internal challenges, has declared strong support for Pakistan's positions, particularly against India. In 2022, Taliban spokespersons openly criticized India's role in Kashmir, calling it an occupation. This was a shocking change, as previous Afghan governments were closer to India. Now the Taliban have allowed Pakistani diplomats to work freely and have increased trade via border crossings. Trade between the two nations exceeded $2 billion in 2023. Afghanistan also relies on Pakistani ports for exports, making their economic connection vital. What's emotional is the public support seen at Afghan mosques, where prayers are offered for Pakistan during times of disaster, in floods, earthquakes, or terror attacks. Afghan citizens have sent aid despite their own poverty. While tensions exist, the emotional and religious bond has grown. Afghanistan, once distant, now stands 100% with Pakistan in spirit, voice, and policy. Number 9, Palestine. Even though Palestine is struggling for its own survival, it still finds strength to support Pakistan, especially against India. This emotional bond is rooted in shared pain, oppression, and the dream of justice. Palestine has never established formal ties with India, despite Indian attempts. Instead, Palestinian leaders have consistently thanked Pakistan for its support in their own struggle and reciprocated it at international forums. In 2019 and 2020, Palestinian leaders condemned Indian actions in Kashmir and called for Muslim unity. That was a powerful emotional moment. Pakistan regularly sends aid to Palestine, and in return, Palestine's people and leaders have held Pakistani flags during their protests. The two countries cooperate in education, with scholarships offered by Pakistan to Palestinian students. Though economically poor, Palestine's voice has been rich with support for Pakistan. It's shocking how a nation under occupation still has time to support others, especially Pakistan. This spiritual and political unity makes Palestine one of the strongest moral supporters. In every struggle, Palestine stands with Pakistan, 100%. Number 8, Indonesia. Indonesia, the world's largest Muslim country by population, has quietly stood with Pakistan on several global issues. While not always loud, its diplomatic actions show clear support. In 2019, Indonesia refused to condemn Pakistan after the Pulwama attack, despite international pressure. Instead, it called for dialogue and peace, a move seen as indirect support for Pakistan's stance. Indonesia has also raised concerns about human rights in Kashmir and supported Pakistan's call for a UN investigation. Trade between the two countries reached over $3 billion in 2022. Educational and cultural exchanges are strong, with hundreds of Pakistani students in Indonesia and many joint Islamic conferences. During Pakistan's 2022 floods, Indonesia provided millions in aid and humanitarian assistance, showcasing real brotherhood in hard times. What's most emotional is the way Indonesian leaders speak about Pakistan as a fellow Muslim nation fighting global injustice. Despite its quiet diplomacy, Indonesia stands firm with Pakistan against India's actions in Kashmir and beyond. With growing military cooperation and shared Islamic values, Indonesia is a true 100% supporter, steady, sincere, and strategic. Number 7, Qatar. Qatar and Pakistan share a strategic partnership built on economic investment, labor, and political support. Qatar has repeatedly supported Pakistan's position in the UN and OIC, especially on the Kashmir issue. Did you know? Qatar is home to over 150,000 Pakistani workers who send billions in remittances back home every year. In 2019, after India revoked Article 370 in Kashmir, Qatar refused to back India and maintained a neutral yet respectful position toward Pakistan's stance. Qatar also provides generous financial aid, offering $3 billion in assistance to help stabilize Pakistan's economy in 2019. On defense, Qatar has purchased Super Mushak aircraft from Pakistan and has expressed interest in further military cooperation. Educational and cultural exchanges are also rising, and Pakistanis enjoy visa facilitations when working in Qatar. What's shocking is that despite its close trade ties with India worth over $10 billion, Qatar hasn't let that compromise its respect and support for Pakistan. It has remained loyal, calm, and connected emotionally and economically. Qatar stands 100% with Pakistan, not loudly, but with dignity and depth. Number 6, Iran. Iran and Pakistan may have had moments of tension, but behind the scenes, Iran has consistently supported Pakistan on regional issues, especially against India. Did you know? Iran was among the first Muslim countries to support Pakistan's position on Kashmir at the United Nations. Even though Iran maintains economic ties with India, it has repeatedly spoken in favor of the Kashmiri people's right to self-determination. In 2020, Iran's supreme leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei made headlines when he criticized Indian atrocities in Kashmir and demanded justice for Muslims. This shocked many and signaled Iran's bold stance. Pakistan's trade between Iran and Pakistan has grown, with potential reaching $5 billion annually. Iran also supplies electricity to Pakistan's Balochistan region and cooperates on border security. Though differences exist, Iran has stood with Pakistan on the Islamic cause and regional unity. This emotional and religious solidarity, especially in difficult times, proves Iran's quiet yet firm 100% support. The connection is not just political, it's spiritual, cultural, and growing stronger against global pressure. Number 5. Azerbaijan. Azerbaijan's support for Pakistan is both emotional and strategic. These two Muslim-majority countries share deep diplomatic, military, and religious ties. Azerbaijan has consistently supported Pakistan's stance on Kashmir, openly backing it at the UN and Organization of Islamic Cooperation meetings. In 2020, during the Nagorno-Karabakh conflict with Armenia, Pakistan strongly supported Azerbaijan's right to its territory. Azerbaijan never forgot that loyalty. In return, it has backed Pakistan's cause against India and rejected establishing ties with Armenia, just as Pakistan hasn't recognized Armenia. Trade is growing too. In 2023, the two countries discussed multi-billion-dollar investments in energy and defense. Azerbaijan also expressed interest in importing Pakistani military equipment, including JF-17 Thunder jets. In an emotional gesture, Pakistani and Azerbaijani soldiers have trained side by side during joint drills. Cultural events and student exchanges have also increased. More than that, Azerbaijan's public displays of affection for Pakistan during times of crisis, like floods and terror attacks, have shown true brotherhood. This is not just diplomacy, it's heartfelt friendship. Azerbaijan stands 100% with Pakistan. Number 4, Malaysia. Malaysia has emerged as a bold and emotional supporter of Pakistan, especially on international platforms. In 2019, former Prime Minister Mahathir Mohamad stunned the world when he criticized India's actions in Kashmir during the UN General Assembly, calling them an invasion. This speech caused an uproar in India, leading to boycotts of Malaysian palm oil worth over $1.4 billion. But Mahathir didn't back down. That's true friendship. Malaysia also supported Pakistan at the Kuala Lumpur Summit 2019, where leaders discussed the global challenges facing Muslims. Pakistan and Malaysia share strong educational and trade ties. In 2022, bilateral trade was valued at over $1.5 billion, and thousands of Pakistani students studied in Malaysian universities. Malaysia has also cooperated in defense training and counter-terrorism efforts. This support wasn't just political, it was emotional and personal. Despite economic backlash from India, Malaysia continued to raise its voice for Pakistan, especially over the Kashmir issue. That takes courage, and Pakistanis never forgot it. Malaysia may be a small country compared to India, but its voice shook the world and stood 100% with Pakistan. Number 3, Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia and Pakistan share more than just religion. They share decades of loyalty, economic ties, and emotional brotherhood. Since the 1970s, Saudi Arabia has been one of the biggest financial supporters of Pakistan. Shocking fact, between 2002 and 2022, Saudi Arabia provided more than $15 billion in financial aid, oil on deferred payments, and direct investments. In 2019, after India's move in Kashmir, Saudi Arabia silently supported Pakistan, by offering a $3 billion cash deposit and a $3.2 billion oil credit facility. Pakistanis were heartbroken when Saudi Arabia didn't speak as loudly as Turkey or Malaysia on Kashmir, but behind closed doors, their support continued. Saudi Arabia is home to over 2.5 million Pakistani workers, sending back $6.5 billion in remittances annually. The two nations have held military training programs together, and Saudi jets have trained in Pakistan. During times of need like earthquakes and floods, Saudi aid is always among the first to arrive. Despite ups and downs, Saudi Arabia has proven its 100% support for Pakistan over and over again, quiet but deeply loyal. Number 2, Turkey. Turkey has always been one of the loudest voices in favor of Pakistan, especially when tensions with India rise. In 2020, Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan openly declared support for Pakistan in the Kashmir conflict during his speech in Pakistan's parliament. He compared the struggle of Kashmiris to that of the Turks under foreign occupation. His emotional words shocked many around the world. Turkey rejected India's move to revoke Article 370 and raised concerns in the UN General Assembly. Trade between the two countries has risen over $1 billion in recent years. But Turkey's support isn't just about trade or diplomacy, it's rooted in shared history and religion. Turkey has provided defense support, helped with education exchanges, and stood by Pakistan during floods and crises. In 2021, Turkey, Pakistan, and Azerbaijan held joint military exercises showing a growing strategic triangle. This bond is emotional and political. Turkey has also faced backlash from India, including boycotts, but never backed down. That's the kind of support Pakistan never forgets. Turkey stands 100% with Pakistan, loud, clear, and unwavering. Number 1, China. China is not just a friend to Pakistan, it's a blood brother. This bond is famously described as higher than the Himalayas and deeper than the oceans. That's not just poetic talk, it's backed by figures. China has invested over $62 billion in the China-Pakistan Economic Corridor since 2015, building roads, ports, and infrastructure that revived Pakistan's economy. In 2019, when India revoked Article 370 in Kashmir, China immediately called for a UN Security Council meeting, opposing India's move and defending Pakistan's position. Even more shocking, in 2020, China clashed with India at the Galwan Valley, killing 20 Indian soldiers. Militarily, China provides Pakistan with JF-17 Thunder fighter jets, advanced radar systems, and missile tech. China has also vetoed multiple anti-Pakistan resolutions at the UN, shielding it globally. The two countries hold regular joint military drills like Warrior 6. This friendship is not just strategic, it's emotional, economic, and military. In every sense, China stands 100% behind Pakistan, making it the most powerful and consistent ally. These nations didn't just speak, they acted. Their love and loyalty for Pakistan echoed through billions in aid, military alliances, and brave global stances. Which one shocked you most? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned. More truth, more stories, more surprises coming soon.